Have you heard of the Inland Revenue's Envy tax? Hi, my name is Gordon De Silva, and one of my clients spends quite a lot of money entertaining his clients and prospects. And he's in a very high-profile business, and the business demands that he takes his prospects and clients out to really nice restaurants where the cost of a meal is not inconsiderable. Certainly not the 30-40 pounds a head, more like 100 to 200 pounds a head. And he asked me, is there any way we could expense those on a deductible basis? He could expense them, but they weren't tax deductible on the evidence we had. So I spoke to a tax consultant we hire to get a current ruling. Things change over time, and wanted to see what happens. And he told me about the envy tax the Inland Revenue may apply. And it goes something like that. If the Inland Revenue inspector who looks at your case envies you and is jealous of the expense you're claiming, they're going to attack it much harder than if it was just a routine run-of-the-mill thing and they weren't jealous or envious of it. And I thought that was a really useful way of judging whether entertaining or subsistence could be challenged, because you can get a sense of what the personality of an Inland Revenue inspector might be. You can then get a sense of what they would be jealous about if it was a coffee at Cafe Nero or Starbucks or Costa, then of course no problem at all, right? You'd have a coffee on your way home. I mean, I'm driving on this motorway and I've been here on the road for 2 hours and I've stopped and had a coffee, and that's completely deductible. But if I had stopped at a Michelin 5-star restaurant and had a £200 meal, then the envy test would kick in, I suspect, and that would be challenged. So again, it also depends on how aggressive you want to be in your tax planning, and how much time you want to spend defending it, and whether you're happy just paying the tax when it does come up and worrying about it then. I was at a business meeting where I was listening to another business owner talk, and basically he said look, I don't care, I'm just going to run it the way I want to run it and not worry about it, and if it comes up I'll pay it then. I'm not going to be thinking twice about it right now, and if it comes up and I lose, I'll pay it then. If it doesn't come up, I'm sorted. And that was his view on certain issues within the sort of grey area. And if that's the nature of how you deal with business, and then that's good enough for you, then that's your principle, that's your prerogative. So let me leave you with that thought. Think about the envy test and how the Inland Revenue may review it. And if you have any comments on the envy test, by all means leave it here on the blog, or of course email us, or share it with other people you think might find this interesting and useful in their business life. I look forward to speaking to you soon as and when you have a need. In the meantime, thank you. Goodbye.